I know Steve's still working on his bread, but I'm gonna get going here. So let me know when you're ready to hop on, Steve, and you can come join us. I'm gonna just hop into this in the meantime. So, like I said, I'm pretty far into the game here. I've already got my cult kind of built out. You can see, like, you know, if you listen to me talk about it on the game or on the FlipScreen Games podcast, a lot of the game is about kind of like balancing these base building, town building systems with the combat and the roguelite stuff. So, like, let me know if the audio is too loud too, by the way. It's pretty loud on my end, but it's not bothering me. If you need me to turn it down, let me know. So it's like you go through a lot of these kind of like just management things of like building buildings that can help you out, and like you're catching resources, right? Like I have these like, oh, that's one of my followers dying. Okay, so we're gonna butcher him, and harvest his meat. Oh, everybody's throwing up. Oh no. Okay, hold on. We got to clean this up. So you can see here, right, there's like these gauges in the upper left corner. The one that's locked right now is faith. I did an event that locked in everybody's faith for a couple days. But there's like cleanliness and so like hygiene and like food. And you can kind of, you manage all those things by like either building out these resources or, you know, like by doing like these different kinds of, what are they called? Rituals that you can use to kind of like manipulate the different scores or whatever. Like there's one that you can unlock where it's like everybody fasts for 3 days. You don't have to worry about feeding anybody and their hunger won't go down, you know? So really like the way I've been playing is it's really like about building an efficient machine so that the town operates well when I'm not here. And I don't have to be here like micromanaging everything anymore so that I can kind of focus on getting into the roguelite stuff. But you can see like I've got a farm over here. I've got like these are like generating like wood and stone that you use to build, and you know, so I've kind of got I've got all my machines built out here. And then you've got like these are like little side quests where like people will ask you to do this specific ritual, or you know, let's bring in like another follower or whatever, right? And like they ask you to do these little things. So they just asked me to do the enhancement ritual, which is something where I basically just get a bunch of money from all my followers in exchange for a little bit of their faith. But because I have their faith locked in, I can do that for free. So I can go do that now and complete the quest. But there's also not a huge incentive for me to complete the quest because the big thing that you get from completing them is faith. So, and the faith is locked. All right, Steve's in chat. Let me get him on here. 1 second, folks. What's up, Steve? Welcome to the show.
Hello.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm alright, you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm having some time here.
I'm sat on the sofa with the cat. Do I sound alright?
Yeah, you sound fine.
Cool.
Yeah, Asobi, that's how I'm doing it. I'm not like, you know, I'm not a real like city planner organizer type guy, so I'm very much trying to kind of like just make this in a the most efficient way I can, right? So it's like, for me, it's all about just like, hey, like all this resources over here, all this resources over here, and I can kind of easily interact with people as I need to.
A gateway for you to get into more management sims, I feel.
I already like management sims, though. Like,
we need to play Bear and Breakfast after this. We still haven't spoken about it on the show.
No, I would definitely do that, though. I'm not going to bother with that right now. So, yeah, so if you want to get to, like, the roguelike side of things, like, this is where you come. And, you know what, here, let me do the ritual, and I'll show everybody how that works real quick. So, yeah, this is your church. This is, like, your primary idol. This is where everybody comes and worships, and, like, this is how you get the faith resource. Oh, you know what? It is nighttime, so I'll let everybody sleep, and I'll go do a run, and then when I come back, I can show off how the church works. That actually works perfectly. I'm gonna buy a follower though, real quick. So these
I love how like Asobi was telling me, because he's in the chat, I've just noticed that he's played this game all the way through, got all the achievements, and I remember like 2 weeks ago he was just like, I'm not gonna bother picking up this game.
It's really good. Like I was not super invested in it as we'd been watching it. Like we saw a lot of it before it finally came around, and I never really thought I was gonna get into it. And yeah, lo and behold, it's one of my favorite games of the year. So I mentioned this on the podcast. The way that this game works is you go through multiple runs and you have to like beat a mini boss. You have to beat 3 mini bosses before you can actually fight the last boss of a given like temple. So this is, if this run goes well, this will be my last run on this one, because I already beat all of the mini bosses. So all I have to do is get through and beat the last guy now, and I'll be in business. Ooh, shit. I forgot how those guys move.
Interesting. Asobi says, I still think the game has many issues. And with how it's 2 games in one, each of those parts aren't as in-depth as I was like them to be. But I liked it.
See, that
100% was 19 hours for me.
That I actually don't agree with. I like the way that they're built out. I think if they were both like too much deeper, I think it would just be like rough.
I've heard a lot of complaints that the camp side of things, it just feels like it has no real. There's no real point to like you can just go back and fix shit. And it doesn't matter if they die, because you just get some more anyway. There's like you can sacrifice them, and it'll prompt you, right, to come out of the roguelike area to go back to camp to just fix it if you want to.
No, that's not all right. It doesn't like prompt you to just come out and fix things, or at least I haven't had things get so bad that was an option to me. But like I've had a couple events where like I had to like really manage like what was going on because I had like overextended faith or something like that. But the idea that it doesn't matter is like totally false. Like all of the work that you do on your town plays into how you build up your character and how you level up, and you gain more abilities, and you get stronger by doing that. So
yeah.
I think they feed into each other really well. And yeah, I mean, for me, I think, and like, obviously everybody's entitled to feel how they feel about it. But I think for me, like, I think the two halves feed into each other really well. And the idea of like what you're doing at the base doesn't matter or whatever. I think the problem is people think of the villagers as villagers, right? Like I've seen a lot of people be like, oh, it's like Animal Crossing or like Stardew or something like that. And it isn't, because like the villagers are not really like people. Like they're a resource. Like they're like cattle or something. And that's like how you have to think about them. Like you use them to advance your character and advance your cult and to become more powerful, right? Like not to like have relationships with them and, and like do the town sim things that I think, a lot of people expect. And, I don't know. I can kind of see both arguments to that. I think if you did care about them more, that would be cool, because then there would be like more, I feel like the not risk reward, but what am I saying? Like it would matter more for you to sacrifice them, right? In exchange for like an ability or a power or whatever. Whereas like, I don't have any attachment to any individual villager in any meaningful way. So it's kind of like, yeah, once they're dead, right? And it's like, whatever. But that's, like I can see that argument. I just feel like that's like a different game then, right? Like that's not what they were trying to achieve with it. And I think for like it being so tied to the roguelite side of things, like I kind of think that works, I find the loop to be really satisfying for sure. I did dance. I did dance, Sade.
Sade's accusing you of not dancing. I definitely saw the dance.
He turned his head. It's not my fault. He turned his head. I was dancing while I was talking to you.
But yeah, I mean, and the dude's constantly dancing. He's constantly moving side to side.
That's the thing, man. I'm just gifted with rhythm, you know? Like, come on. Who's yelling? Who's yelling? Relax over there. So this is what I was talking about the other day, Steve. This is like the map, right? Like I just got through a randomized section, and then now you can choose to go to the next room, and it's like, do you want to like go to a room with hearts, with resources, or with like a follower?
This reminds me of Inscription, which you still need to play.
I do. I own it.
It reminds me very much of Inscription. You own Inscription now?
Of Subscription. Yeah, I believe I do. Yeah. I'm pretty
yeah,
I'm pretty sure they're really not gonna let me get the half hearts? That's
I think
annoying.
there's controller support now because it's on PS5. So I think they've added it to Steam version as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Spring Hill Rick bought me a copy. Oh, interesting. I guess those you can only get as a heal. Huh. Well, look at that. I learned something new today. Look, Jack, they don't call me Loud Pete for nothing. I wish you could buy an extra on every room. That would be so sick. I'm only going to have to do one more set of fights before I get to the boss. This is going to be great. Everybody...
Okay, so the predictions are moot at this point. It's gonna be successful. Everyone should put their bubblies on that.
I'm pretty confident it's going to be a successful run, yeah. I've never fought this boss, so there's a chance that he bops me because I just don't know what he does, but...
You could also just put all your bubblies in no, and then throw it.
You shouldn't be living here!
Jesus, every time I forget how long that fucking sound clip is. You'd think at one point I would finally remember, huh? Whew. Yeah.
I really want to make it so it actually does get longer every time. I think it would be so funny.
You set up like tiers of it?
Yeah, it just gets like 1 second longer every single time someone redeems it.
That'd be funny. All right, let's go. Come on, you little baby.
Oh, fuck him up, dude.
I gotta bop a couple followers before I get to the big fight, but...
You hate the fact that he looks like a spider?
It's not my favorite. Oh, these little fuckers are fast. How have I not encountered these guys yet? I've done this a bunch of times. Weird. Ooh. Something good? Oh my god, I have so many hearts. Ah, this is gonna kick ass. Let's do it.
You know, Asobi, I really want to watch that film at some point. I want to find a way to do a watch along.
We can do it. All we'd have to do is you can just broadcast. Yeah, you broadcast the movie to the Discord, and then you just stream our reactions on Twitch, or we just like go in chat on Discord and just don't let anybody else, like everybody else has to talk in text so that it doesn't get unruly. But yeah, you can do that pretty easily. Yeah, oh my god, are you kidding me? You can do like twice as many. Yes, I'm gonna...
Oh, I forgot about the Prime thing. If you have Prime, you can just stream movies on Twitch.
That's true. But it has to be a thing that's on Prime, right?
I'm gonna have a look, see if Taffin is on Prime. I'm gonna guess not.
Yeah, I don't know though. Like isn't like every movie on Prime? Like I can't remember the
Prime.
It is?
Yeah, Brosnan, when a ruthless developer sends his goons to quiet the locals opposed to his building a chemical plant near the community, the people hire a tough guy debt collector to help rid their town of the threat. And of course, Pierce Brosnan is the debt collector.
That's cool. Ah, Jesus.
think it's probably a terrible film.
Probably, but, you know, it's fun to watch bad movies with friends.
Yeah, it is. We've been watching all the Saw movies lately. They're so bad, but you just can't stop watching them.
The first one's alright. That's like an actually good horror movie, and then they made like 10 more of them. Good God, how many tarot cards am I gonna get? This is crazy.
Yeah, they are terrible movies, Zabe, but that's, I think, part of the point of them. I think there's like a certain niche of film that's designed to be bad. Like Sharknado, for example. No one
Sure.
thinks that's a good film, but you still watch it because it's like hilarious. There's one on Netflix that's about the ocean, and it just gets filled with these killer piranhas. And I can't remember what it's called, but there's this scene where they're like swimming in the ocean and like they're just all getting eaten by piranhas. It's so funny.
Ooh, that's a really good one. Yeah, I'm gonna trade that for the tentacles. I like the tentacle power a lot, but the ghosts home.
So the powers don't stay with you, it's just for this run?
Yeah, it's just like Hades in that way, right? Where like when you start, you have two basically. You have two attacks. You have the like primary melee attack that you do, and there's like 4 different kinds of melee weapons with like subtypes. Like there's like an axe, there's a dagger, there's a sword, and then there's like 2 like hand like bladed weapons, and you basically like there's some that like deal poison damage, there's some that have like lifelink, whatever, right? And you get one of them at the beginning, and then you get a special attack that like every time you kill an enemy they drop those little red pellets that I'm picking up, and like that's how you gauge how much special you have left. And then those are random every time, right? You get one at the start, and then as you go and complete certain rooms or whatever, they'll give more will spawn, and you can either like grab a new weapon or grab a new special or whatever based on what you're trying to do. Asobi, thank you so much for the sub. 8 months. Y'all are the best. We appreciate you. All right. Oh, no. Damn. Thought this was going to be it. So yeah, the weapons don't stay with you, but that's like one of the perks of advancing your cult. You can build up so that every time you spawn, like the weapon is stronger. So like they start at level 1, and like my weapon is level 16. And it spawned
Do you get different weapons like in Hades? Like, can you pick at the beginning which one you're taking?
No, you don't pick it. It spawns. Both the weapon you use and the ability you have are random at the beginning, and then you can pick other ones based on like what spawns for you as you're playing. So this is probably another tarot card room. Oh no, yeah, see, like this is a weapon room. I have 3 different options here if I wanted to. Or no, these 2 are specials, and then this is a weapon. But I like what I have, so I'm not going to switch it up. I should be getting near the end here, though, I think.
Hey, Chewie.
Hey, Chewie, what's going on, bud?
How is Ooblets? Are you having a good time with it? I can't wait to talk to you about it next week. I really need to pick that up.
Yeah, it's another one on my list, right?
Yeah, I want it on Steam Deck, though. It's really annoying.
Not a chance, Zayd. I can't do it. This set's working for me way too well. I love the axe. I love the ghosts. Thank you, Asobi. Let's do it, man. I think we got a good chance here.
Oh, he looks so nice.
Squid Boy?
Yeah, he looks great.
Yeah, the last world is the one with the spider guy, and I'm like, damn, I don't want to do that. I'm feeling pretty confident. Feeling pretty confident, Zayd. Whoa, okay.
Asobi's just said the squid's the hardest boss.
Good thing I have all these hearts and weapons.
How does the combat feel? Does it feel as good as Hades did?
I think it's close. I think Hades is definitely more, like, it's more combat oriented. The combat in Hades is definitely deeper. There's like more systems and more variety and more iterations. But if you like the combat in Moonlighter, I think it's like probably just as good as that.
Yeah, Moonlighters was okay, but I got spoiled by Hades. Once I got into the house, it's like, oh shit, nothing felt as good.
Personally, I think Hades feels better, but this game is more fun for me to play because the progression feels less random. That was something in Hades I didn't like, where like I felt like it was so up to chance, like what spawned for you, whether or not you were going to have a good run. Whereas like the fact that I invested in building out my cult and leveling up, you know, my character and my settlement, I felt rewarded by engaging in that system because now I'm stronger and like a lot more prepared to enter any given run. So I like that. Whereas like there is permanent character progression in Hades, but I never felt like it was like, I don't know. I didn't feel like it was making it that much easier for me as I went, you know? Because I'd have a run where, like, you know, I would always, like, be like, oh, I beat the second boss, like, every time. And then, like, I got stuck with stuff I didn't like, and, like, I lose at that boss, even though normally I get past the third one, right, or whatever. Like, things like that I felt frustrated by. And I feel like things are way, way less open to chance in this game. Because as long as you engage with the cult system, like, you're rewarded. You know, your character gets a lot stronger. Shit. So much happening. This one feels very like bullet helly.
Those things he's shooting out look like candy corn though.
The little balls?
Yeah, the little orange things.
Yeah, they're little fireballs. It's candy corn. Oh my god. He's like staggering them now. Oh shit. Oh no. No. That's not what you want. Got him! Jack also sees the candy corn. Let's fucking go. Oh wait, no. Give me the heart. There we go. Woo. Asobi said, definitely agree on the variety. I think you get into the weapons here pretty fast since there aren't any gameplay-changing upgrades like in Hades or Binding of Isaac. I think that's the big difference between this and the traditional roguelikes. Here you always have a chance of winning on your first try, while other roguelikes, due to the upgrade variety, it's random whether you're going to get enough good upgrades. Yeah, and, like, I don't historically love roguelikes, so I think the fact that, like, there are folks who are like, like, the roguelike stuff isn't deep enough and I want more out of it. For me, like, it's hitting the right balance, because I am not the biggest roguelike fan. I liked Hades because Hades was so good, not because it was a roguelike. So, your mileage may vary, but for me, it works well. Oh, I almost didn't see that there. Cool. All right. Good run. I'll take that all day.
So anyone that's not in your cult is a heretic?
Yeah. Specifically this group of old gods.
Okay.
And their followers. And this is the one who waits. This is my god. He's the one who brought me back from the dead.
Oh, yeah, he's the one that brought you back to start the cult.
We are making some real headway here, gang. Yeah, I think that's the thing, Asobi. I think this is like it's definitely like a roguelite light, you know, or a roguelite, whatever you want to call it. It's not as deep as those other games in that way, but that's, you know, this game has a lot of systems that those games don't have. So whether or not that works for you is going to depend a lot on your taste. Oh. Just hacking up bodies so we can feed my cult members to my other cult members.
Are you doing the sacrifice thing? I was listening to Triple Click, and Maddie refused to do that quest. It just keeps coming up every single time.
Sacrificing is different. Sacrificing is you're sacrificing somebody who's alive. When they're dead, you can either bury them, throw them in like an unmarked grave. You can use, I have a composting thing where I can put their bodies in here to make fertilizer if I need to. Or you can slaughter them and then turn them into meat. And there's a perk that you can take where everybody who eats follower meat, right, like this, they get +5 faith and they have an increased chance of loyalty, and like they're less likely to dissent. So it's like pretty advantageous to feed your followers to your other followers.
Yeah.
Then after I cook, we'll go inside and I'll do a sermon and some rituals. Y'all can see how those mechanics work.
There's no like negative to feeding them. They're not like, oh my god, that's my mum that I'm eating, or if they die of illness.
It depends on the followers. Like some of them have traits like where they're afraid of death, so anytime someone dies, they lose faith. There's some people who like are just like, if you sacrifice a follower, they're like horrified by that and they won't like that. But there's ways you can work around that, right? Like you can either like eliminate people that have traits that don't line up with how you run your cult, or you can like choose perks that kind of cancel stuff out, you know?
Yeah.
And then the idol, every time you level up, this is where like you go to unlock new stuff, right? So like this is how like your faith gets rewarded with like new like buildings that you can use, or like, you know, generate like more resources, like things like that. So this is one of the other ways that you kind of invest what you earn from your followers. But like this is one of the things I like the most about it, right? Like I have the cannibal trait. That's a thing that like every character has, so that's like why they like eating each other. But yeah, it's like I think all the systems feed into one another really beautifully. In the same way that like that's something that I really liked about like Persona, where it's like, oh, it's JRPG meets like social sim, right? And it's like, if neither of those things work for you, this might, because it's like kind of the best of both of them, rather than like leaning too far into one or the other. That's how I feel about this. Okay. And yeah, for sure. I will go do Knucklebones after this, Asobi. Yeah. All right, I got to dance. Hold on. Let me talk to my followers first. So every day you can do a sermon, and this is a way for you to gain loyalty from your followers and to increase their faith and everything. So I'm going to do the follower dance here. Just put the arms up and sway like I'm at church.
Oh my god.
It's a good time. It's a good time. We love it.
Yeah, the integration's really cool, Asobi. You
get to name the followers, right?
You can be no, one of the followers is named after someone on Twitch, so everyone signs in with Twitch. But you also get a totem that is within the game, and people on Twitch can vote on whether they want to be nice or nasty to you, and they can either make the game easier or more difficult for you.
I definitely want to do that. I was trying to get it set up, and the 2FA was getting in my way, so maybe next time.
So yeah, you could be in the game, and the streamer can sacrifice you. It was quite fun.
That's great. So these are the rituals. You get different ones. Like you have to choose which ones you want. And like there's some like that you can use to like increase faith. There's some you can use to like get resources. Like this is the one that person wants me to do. It's the ritual of enrichment. And, like everyone gives me a ton of money. Yeah, we can manually do that if you want. If y'all want to vote. Everybody vote right now. I have to go indoctrinate a follower. Who do I name it after? The prediction result was yes. Good job. You were all correct.
Well, that was the prediction result for you. You
Winning the
completing
run. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You were all.
Only one person voted, and they voted against you. So I'm sorry about that.
Oh, well, then they're an idiot.
Yeah, they lost their bubblies. All gone.
All right, everybody, start thinking about it.
Gart is the one. It's clear. It's
We
Gart.
name it
and you're gonna
Gart?
sacrifice the fuck out of Gart.
We could do that. Okay. The attributes are they're a sloth and they're cynical. So this is like literally the worst thing you can get. So yeah, let's kill their ass.
Or can we call it Burger King? I feel like he needs a mention. Burger King.
Why isn't it letting me?
Yeah, just the king.
It's not letting me. Huh. It's not.
They gotta be called Najula.
Yeah, it's not letting me do it. I don't know what's going on. Something's screwy. Huh.
I don't think. Yeah, there's the Burger King.
It's the BK, the juice. It's burger juice.
Good fucking god.
Big old bergs, everybody. Got some big bergs. Do I have enough? I got enough beds, right? I do. Okay, I have way more than I need. Yeah. Okay. Sweet.
Are there any other like fast food people on Twitch? Like, does Wendy's have an account?
I don't know. I don't know if they have a Twitch. Okay, let's go play some Knuckle Bones. What's you, Murph? You're the camel? You're the little camel boy?
So, Sobi, I love it. I love that you're just trolling Zaid about the Epic Game Store now. The way to go. Which game did you buy, though? Was it an exclusive for Epic, or was it just, like, on sale there?
So, this is Knuckle Bones. This is another little, like, fun thing in the game. I don't know if it's a real game in the like real life. I've never heard of it before, but it's a dice game. And early on, it's really valuable. It's like a great way to make money.
It is a real game.
And the way that it works is you've got these 3 rows, and if you roll the same die as the other person, you can place it and remove any dice in their row. Like right now, we're literally just trading ones back and forth, which I've never seen happen. And then there's like the strategy to it of if you put numbers that are identical in a thing together, they add a multiplier. So like that's another thing you can do. It's fun. It's like a great little mini game, and time doesn't move while you're doing it, so that's a nice thing as well in this game. I've been pretty lucky. Yeah, I think I've only lost 1 game, 2 maybe.
I like stuff like this. When it's not that in depth, like when it was that game in The Witcher, I was just like, nah, I'm not playing this.
Yeah, it's too much. Too many rules.
Oh, you're playing Saints Row. Sometimes, Asobi, you just want to eat garbage. It's like when you go to McDonald's, you know it's not good for you, but it's still delicious. So it's fine to play garbage sometimes.
All that matters is you're having fun with it.
Yeah.
No, this is the right thing to do. Ah,
Yeah, I just googled. I found the Destructoid article about the physical version of this game, and that's really cool.
About monkey bones? Or what's this called?
Knuckle Bones. No, it's called Knuckle Bones, not
Knuckle
Monkey
Bones. Sorry, Monkey Bones is a movie. They're doing a physical version of it, like in the style of Cult of the Lamb.
A fans already made one. I hope they make it into like a legitimate product because it looks really cool.
That's cool. I'll play another quick one. It's a lot of fun. And like every castle that you go through, as you get through the run, you unlock another person you can play this against. And they're like better. The AI is stronger. Which is cool. By the way, did you find the Moon Knight symbol yet in the other areas? I legit didn't find this till after I was missing that one achievement. No, I don't know what you're talking about, Asobi. The Moon Knight symbol. What is that? How do I find it? Is it like, I guess it's random, right? Go to the fishing area in the night and go to the dock. I feel like I did that before. All right, I'll do that after this. I've been there at night. Maybe I did it and I don't know what you're... I'm not remembering what you're talking about. Doesn't seem likely, but... All right, I should win this turn. Nope, never mind.
So how does this work? It multiplies some but adds others?
So what happens is when you put 2 in the same row, there's a multiplier, and then when you get 3 in the same row, there's a multiplier. I don't quite understand how it works because I don't know how 3 ones equals 9, but it does. I'm not totally sure what the rule is on that, but the game ends when somebody fills the board, and then whoever has the highest score wins. Each of those social areas has one of those moon interactables there at night. Hard to explain without seeing it. Okay, cool. Well, I appreciate the tip there, Asobi. Let me go check it out. It should still be night, right? It is, but not for much longer. All right. So, where do I go? Oh, what? Holy shit, Asobi. Okay. Yeah, sure. A big fish. What's a big fish? An octopus, right? Why not?
Is an octopus a fish?
Counts, right?
I don't think so. It's an octopus.
Oh, cool. Nice. So you can use these for unlocking outfits and stuff. Wow, why are there so many fish today? What the fuck? This is nuts. A little fishing. Some minigame action, you know?
I don't think any game's complete without a fishing minigame.
It's very similar to the Stardew one.
It's identical to the Stardew one.
It's a little easier, but it's the same basic principle.
I was so good at the Stardew one. I love it. Yeah, we played that Stardew Valley board game finally.
Oh yeah?
Oh my god, it's so hard. It feels badly designed. It's that difficult.
Oh really? That sucks.
But there's even a fishing mini game in that thing. You gotta because you have to complete all of the community center bundles by the end of the game. All of them.
Asobi, where do I get the snails? I haven't seen those either. We're back. Somebody got sick. Why are so many people sick? What happened?
They probably got sick from all the people they've been eating.
No, that's usually fine. Why isn't this working? I guess I'm out of flowers. Ah, Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh my God. Go rest.
You lot really want Pete to dance, don't you?
They really do. I think it's just Zayd, actually.
Zayd, save your bubblies. Do something different. Take
I'll do it in a
control.
sec. Is that everyone? 1, 2, 3.
They saw the BK jar. That's why they're dead, as Sophie said.
They felt sick from the jar. Yeah, that makes sense. I wouldn't want to do that either. Oh my god, go lay down, you little dork. Okay. This music does bop, you're not wrong. It makes it easy to dance. Just out here like Ooh, we're not doing so hot on these Camilla seeds. Okay, so that's why we have a problem. Let me go buy some of those while I'm at it.
Do you find the further you get into the game, the less runs you need to do?
Definitely.
Or so it becomes more management than the combat?
No, I think the management becomes less too, because as your base gets better built, you're not. It doesn't need your attention as much to run. Early on in the game, that was like all I was doing was like the management stuff, because like I needed to make sure that my villagers were fed, and I needed to make sure that I was there collecting faith and leveling things up. And now I'm at such a high level, and like a lot of my faith stuff is maxed out, that it's like I don't really need to do, like, there's a lot of like little things you have to do. Like you can talk to them every day and inspire them, and this is like how you can increase their loyalty, but it's also how you level them up, and you can like extort a tithe from them and stuff. I used to need to do this every day to every single follower because I needed those resources. Now I've got such a well executed machine that it's like I don't really need to go out of my way to do this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I built a lot of passive ways to get loyalties aid, so it's not like a thing I'm fighting for most of the time. Like, I got one where every time there's a new day that starts and someone's not in prison, like I get like a buff. Every time that somebody gets old, I get a buff. So it's like I have all these little things that passively increase their loyalty and stuff. So it's not as important for me to go out of my way and like fight for it, you know? Yeah. I think you need to just like pick the right things that like work the way you want to play. And yo, Asobi, thank you so much. That's really sweet of you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. For those of you who don't know, No Relief, that's the latest single from my band, Long Friend Time Friend. Or everywhere that you get music. Go check it out. That's Long Friend Time Friend. Or you can follow us on Twitter at LFTF the band. And we actually have a new album coming out really soon. We've got a split EP with another band from New York called Marinara, and we're doing a 4-song EP with them, so we'll have 2 songs, and they'll have 2 songs. So that's going to be out really soon, and we haven't officially announced it yet, so be cool, chat. But I'm telling you guys. Yo, the fact that you just said it reminds you of a Tony Hawk game song, that is just the highest compliment you can receive as a pop-punk band. Oh my god, another one's dying. All these old bastards. See that? Like, I have a follower who's afraid of death, so every time someone dies, I lose faith.
And can you just sacrifice him and get a different one if you don't like him?
Easily. Yep.
Yeah, swap him out for someone who's not scared of death. We don't need that in our cult, Pete.
No. It's no good. It's not what we're trying to have here, you know? We need people that are just staunchly with the cause, you know? Probably, yeah, cook a little bit more.
I'll message you about it, Zaid. I've got a couple of errands to do on Sunday, but most of the part I'm hoping I'm at home.
Sweet. Okay, so the snail statue, go to the fishing area left of the lighthouse, I think. Let me go check that out. Everybody should be all set while I head off. I still have to go to this. Yeah, I still haven't done that. That's fine. Task for another day. So, snail statue to the left of the lighthouse. Oh! Sick. Is this the same thing? It's in every area? Damn. I had no idea.
Seems like a pretty poor design if it's not found, or are they meant to be?
No, yeah, I'm sure it's meant to be like a secret thing. Because I found the snail shells and I was like, what are these for? And I figured I would.
Okay.
Here's one. Do I have enough to do every one, maybe? So there's got to be a moon thing here too, right? Oh, is this it? No. No? Oh, I'm not here at night. Is that the problem? Where is the snail?
Right, Pete, I'm gonna bounce. I need to head to bed, but I hope you have a good rest of your stream.
Thanks, buddy. I'm gonna be getting out of here soon too. Like I said, I've got my bachelor party tomorrow, so I do not have all night here. So I'm gonna call it pretty soon. But thanks for coming and joining me, buddy.
Yeah, no worries. And hi and bye to you too, Sierra and everyone in the chat.
What's going on, Sierra? How you doing tonight? I'm thinking maybe we do one more run here, and then we'll call it. I think that's the play. You should get this game, Chewy. I think you'd like it. It's a lot of fun. I think it's like right up your alley, personally. All right. Let's do it! Oh, great. This is already off to a bad start. This is my least favorite weapon in the game. And this is all fucking fighting spiders and shit. Asobi, that is a great question. I was thinking about it when you brought it up. That might be a good one to do in October, you know, since it's going to be like spooky season. Thinking playing a little bit of it then would be fun. This guy just like hanging out over here, like, so yeah, I'm thinking that, and yeah, it's like really soon too, right? So maybe I'll start it like late September, or like halfway through September or something like that, so that I can like try to finish it in October. Because I won't be here for the last week of October, because I am doing my honeymoon the whole last week of October. So any spooky season stuff I'm going to want to get done before then. But like, what? That game's like, what, 10 hours, right? Like, I feel like I could probably get through that in a couple weeks if maybe I'll start it next week, actually. And like try to see if I can get it done before the end of the month. The gauntlets are hard. I don't think I got to the gauntlets. But I'm sure I could do it. Whatever it is. I thought you meant in. Gotcha. Okay, I thought you meant the gauntlets in Resident Evil. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, these are my least favorite weapon by a lot. I hate how close you have to be, and they're still slow. Like, it's like all of the risk of the axe, but with like none of the reward of it being like stupid powerful. I hate it. So I'm imagining this run is not going to go very well, but that's fine. We'll get what we can get. Did I? Oh, I missed a room back there, huh? Nice. Ah! Oh my god, yeah, this is not going well. It doesn't help that I also don't know these enemies' patterns very well. I've only fought the spiders that one time. There we go. It's going okay, though. Ooh. Was that just like a permanent wall? Like, what the fuck? I guess I have to, yeah. Ah, damn it. Whack. Oh, right, I can sacrifice somebody to come back if I want. I don't really want to do that, though. Do I have to do it? Oh, no, okay, I can just go back. Yeah, it's not worth it. I'm not going to sacrifice somebody so I can keep doing a run with my least favorite weapon. That's total nonsense. Blue Fire. What kind of game is that, Zaid? I'm not familiar. Oh, I should have sacrificed Gart. You're right. All right, I'm getting near the end here. So I'm going to ask this, Murphy, if you're still in chat, have you figured out which game you're going to buy? Are you buying Digimon Survive or The Last of Us Part 1? We got to know. Bated breath. 3D platforming Hollow Knight game. So is it like it's a Metroidvania, or is it like Souls-like? Like, in what way is it like Hollow Knight? Or just like stylized or something like that? And then Asobi says, totally, it's like 8-ish hours, maybe 10 for the first playthrough of RE2, but there's kind of 2 playthroughs you got to do for the proper ending. Right, you got to do the first and second run. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know that I'll do both of them, at least not like right away. Like maybe I'll do that like at like a later date or something like that, but we could definitely do at least one playthrough in October, I think. 10 is not bad. Yeah, Murphy saying Tilo, baby. Let's do it. You got to tell me how it is, man, because I really want it. But like I said, I just don't really have the time for it right now. So I'm trying to buy that one maybe like closer to my birthday or something. It's a Souls-like. Okay, stylized like Hollow Knight, but more focused on platforming and stuff like that. Combat feels kind of Zelda-y. That sounds like my jam. What's this game called? Blue Fire. Put this on the radar. It's too many games. It's too many games, gang. You know what I'm saying? Especially lately. Just like, how do you keep up with all these gosh dang video games? Ooh, 50% off on Steam right now. It's pretty good. What is this? Oh, it's got a good style. Oh, yeah. I feel like I remember seeing this at the Direct or something. Like some event. Very cool. Not exactly something I have a lot of time for right now. It's extra games. No, you don't say. You have to do that. You have to give me another game. Don't worry about it. But thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, Chewy, maybe one day I'll finish Elden Ring. We'll see. We'll see. Well, you know, if you want to, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Thank you. But you certainly don't have to. Y'all been gifting me a lot. Especially you give me a lot of games. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna wrap it there tonight, everybody. A bit of a short one, but this was a lot of fun. I definitely want to stream some more of this next week, or like when I get a chance, right? And if y'all are interested in watching, we can do the Twitch integration and all that good stuff. But yeah, I got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. So I am definitely gonna call it a day here and make sure I get to bed. But thank you for coming and hanging out. Thank you to all of the folks who tuned in. Thank you for coming and rocking with me. And yeah, we'll have to get back to this one sooner than later. So it looks like our friend who we rated from last FlipScreen Friday is live. So I'm gonna go and give Kanix a stream, and she is playing some Xenoblade. So we'll go and do that. So thanks again, everybody. Love you so much, and wish me a good weekend, and hopefully I make it back in one piece. And I'll catch y'all next week for some more good times. Oh, I very much appreciate that, Asobi, and thank you again for the reminder for the raid. You know me, I'm not always the most. I'm not always the best at remembering things, is what I'm trying to say while I type this in. All right, there we go. We're about to raid. So everybody, make sure you're nice, make sure you're friendly, make sure you give her a follow, tell her FlipScreen sent you, and yeah, I'll catch y'all next week for some more good times. Stay safe, stay sane, take care of each other. Good night. Oh, and if you're watching later on, so like, share, subscribe on the YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us here on FlipScreen Live. Click the notification bell, and remember that our Shenmue 2 archives are going to start going up next week. So thanks for tuning in. Catch you.